guys, I am Kelly Love. We are here with our personal chef Tiffany, and we are cooking up some delicious food for you today. We've got a cumin chicken.
Yes, we have a cumin chicken with a pineapple peach salsa and some jasmine rice to go with it.
All right, so let's get started.
Absolutely.
Where are we starting?
So we start off by cutting open our protein that has already been thawed out.
Only takes about 8 minutes for our boneless, skinless chicken breast to thaw in a sink of lukewarm water. So super convenient for those of you on the go. Maybe if you didn't lay something out earlier in the day.
Right.
Throw it in the sink. It's thawed in 8 minutes to your table within 20. But of course, our professional chef Tiffany is going to do it a little faster than that.
We're going to try. So we're going to do a little bit of garlic salt on each side.
Salt. Alrighty,
A splash of cumin.
Got the cumin on there. It's one of those seasonings that you know what it is as soon as you taste it.
Yes.
So it's got a very distinctive flavor.
And you don't need a lot of it.
Right.
At all.
A little bit goes a long way.
Like if you want to put it on one side and then kind of season
Make
it
the
with
chicken
rest.
hug the other chicken.
Exactly. Okay.
Alright, now we're throwing a little bit of extra virgin olive oil into the pan on what type of heat?
On medium high.
Okay.
Or medium. Have it on high so that it smokes a little bit, so it gives like that nice sear, and then you can
and turn it down.
Turn it down to let it cook.
Alright, nice little sizzle we got going there.
And I just kind of let the chicken sit there and cook and don't touch it.
Let it do its thing.
Let it do its thing. And while it's doing that, I'm going to show you a fun little toy that I have. Got it from Tupperware a few years ago, but it's my favorite toy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of our already thawed out diced onions.
Blue ribbon onions.
Blue ribbon onions. I'm going to add to it some fresh cherry tomatoes.
Throwing them right on in there.
Throwing it on in there. And I'm going to take a peach. Twist it open.
Similar to like you do with an avocado.
Right.
Okay.
Nice little chunk.
With the skin on and everything.
With the skin on and everything.
Okay.
And get some pineapple here.
Already
Chunked up. Or if you like to do your own, feel free.
I love pineapple.
Me too.
Pineapple and peaches, like really, you can't go wrong.
No. Okay, and a little bit of lime.
Squeeze of lime. You don't throw the whole lime in. That would not taste as good.
No, it would not.
So the juice of one full lime or a half a lime?
Just a half a lime.
A half a lime? Okay.
And then we put in a little bit of
more garlic salt.
A little bit of garlic salt. And a splash of cumin.
More cumin.
Okay, and if you take a look over here to our chicken, you notice that the sides are already, you can see that it's cooking up nicely, and on this side as well.
Getting a little white on the side,
right,
showing that it's cooking.
So if you wait until you see the whites like that and you turn it, you won't have a problem with your chicken sticking to the pan.
All right.
Okay.
Let go naturally.
Exactly. And then what we do is I put the lid on here like this and pull this little motor.
Look at that.
And as you can see,
that is fun.
And
like
this is something your
lawnmower.
kids, yeah, you can have your kids do this.
Okay. Chop.
Nicely. And if you want it finely chopped, you
Just
can
do it for longer.
Right. Yep. You have to make sure that
It's locked.
it's locked and loaded, which it wasn't for me, so that's why you heard that noise.
Locked and loaded. There you go.
There you go. See how quickly it is to have some pineapple salsa?
You don't have to plug anything in? Or...
No plugging in, nothing. And it's so good. If you want to get a spoon, you can try that out.
Sure. Let me grab a spoon. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait. Get a big spoonful. Oh, that is delicious. Want me to get you a spoon?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go, ma'am.
Awesome.
That is delicious.
And if you, in my household, my kids don't like spicy food, so I rarely ever make spicy food.
Super spicy salsa or whatever.
Yeah, but you can add a little bit of jalapeno peppers to this, or you can add some red chili pepper flakes.
Okay.
Whatever you like.
Spice it up a little bit. What's our cilantro for?
The cilantro is, so what we have to do is I finally dice it into our salsa. Just take a nice little helping, because I don't like my salsa with like the cilantro already like
Mushed up
into it.
Okay.
So
you leave the stems on there. You don't pick off each leaf.
No, I don't. I just take a little bunch.
Okay.
And I bunch it up like this. And then take a knife.
I love cilantro. Some people don't love the taste of cilantro, so this is one of those ingredients you can add or leave out. Right, but I love it, and I'm assuming you love it because it's part of your recipe.
I love the smell of cilantro.
Right.
Okay. So then I put it in there. So it's nice little chunks so that you can see the big bites of them.
Yep.
Adds a little bit of color too.
Yeah, pretty.
The salsa is already colorful, but gives it a little bit more color. There you go.
Beautiful.
And we are going to
wait, back to our chicken?
We're back to our chicken. So, a trick that a chef once taught me to see when, when the doneness of the meat. So, if you put your two fingers together, your index finger and your thumb together, and you feel this little part of your meat, that right there is medium rare.
Medium rare.
Okay, if you take your middle finger and your thumb and you feel that little part, that's
harder.
Right, so that's harder, so that's medium.
Okay.
The ring finger and your thumb, that's medium well.
Okay. And
your pinky and your thumb together is well.
Okay.
So if you
medium rare.
We want the chicken to be at least medium to medium well.
No pink.
No pink. So about your ring finger and thumb is where that texture needs to be. So yeah. So if you feel it, if it has that medium well feeling, which this does.
You just don't want it. You don't want it to squish in too much. That way you know that it is fully cooked.
Right. Because we don't want to put a fork in it and release all the juices, because then it dries out the meat. So it's
and you don't want it to look like you cut into it. You want it to look like a full chicken breast.
So what I usually do is I let it rest for a couple minutes on a plate. And that's how I always get my chicken to be tender, moist.
That way none of the juice runs out. It all stays in there until you cut it.
Exactly. Okay. So while that's resting, we can
go to our rice.
That
jasmine
I prepared
rice, right?
Earlier. Yes. And one of the secrets to adding some flavor to the jasmine rice already has flavor, but if you want to add a little bit more flavor, cook it with chicken stock. Or cook it with beef stock or vegetable stock or whatever it is, and it will infuse that flavor into it.
Because the rice sort of absorbs a good bit of the juice. All right.
So, add the rice to the side.
and then do we just put the salsa on top of the chicken,
Yes.
on top of the rice? Okay.
You can put it on top of the chicken. You can do it
however
on
you
top.
wanna do it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I have friends that put the salsa on top of the chicken and the rice.
Yeah,
So
sounds
it
good.
just depends.
Depends on
how
your
you want it.
preference.
Just put a little bit on here.
All right, I'm gonna get a knife and a fork and taste it.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Do a little bite of everything here. That is delicious. It is so good.
And quick and easy, people.
Yeah. That cooks up in what? 10, 12 minutes? So we've got the jasmine rice. We have the pineapple peach salsa. And then we've got, it's got lime and cilantro in it as well. Super healthy chicken breast, boneless, skinless. Seared with a little garlic salt, a little cumin. Start to finish, 10 to 15 minutes, and it's on the plate and it's healthy. So one of our great recipes. So we will post all of the details on this, and of course we will continue providing you with fresh farm to table recipes that you can get right here at Blue Ribbon Foods.